Big news, big news.
Nashville, Tennessee, March 11th, Ryman Auditorium.
Chrissy D and Sally Babes, the Babe Fest continues. Tickets went on pre-sale 1 hour ago, 10 a.m. this morning. Promo code
BABE, B-A-B-E.
They go on sale to the general public tomorrow. So if you want to get the real good seats, you go on either salvulcanocomedy.com or christycomedy.com today with Babe right this second.
Nashville.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe. Don't be afraid, don't be ashamed, don't hesitate to say, hey, babe.
Do you have the time to listen to Hey Babe? Sometimes I give myself Hey Babe. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? My Hey Babe.
Hey, babe. How you doing, Bubba?
I'm doing good.
I'm wearing the pillow like this because you know what I've been watching is a lot of documentaries on Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah.
And this is how she used to dress.
You look like a picture of the Madonna, of the mother
Yes.
of the Virgin Mary, with the halo behind her.
With the halo behind, but this is also like if you look at old movies of Queen Elizabeth, they would always have like almost like a protection, as if people would walk past ancient queens, just slam the back of their heads into a wall.
Like they do in the videos, the viral videos where they just punch people on the streets.
Yes, which we got to, yeah.
And she wears an oval pillow to protect herself.
Yes, she does. This is actually, this is actually a good safety measure. Like if I was an elderly person, and a lot of, especially like in the cities, a lot of people. If I was Kane Tanaka, which by the way,
happy birthday, Kane Tanaka, 119.
119, folks, and a lot of people were upset that we didn't throw her a birthday party.
Still sexually active.
Still sexually active.
Yeah, it was in the article.
Kane Tanaka is still sexually active, and she said she got a birthday cake from her family there, and in Japanese letters it said COVID. She goes, Kane Tanaka. By the way, I love that we are the ones that brought Kane Tanaka. We gave life to Kane Tanaka on this podcast, and now CNN is reporting this.
Nice try, CNN. Welcome to the party, pal.
Yeah, welcome to the babes have known this for a long time.
Yeah.
So, like anybody that mentions Kane Tanaka to you, tell them, shut up.
Yeah, back off, Ted Turner.
Yeah, Ted, you pussy.
I think he owns my show.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, let's scale it back. Yeah. Yes, Teddy Turner. Kane Tanaka turned 119, so we just want to, of course, say a happy birthday to her.
If it wasn't COVID times, would we have not thrown a Tanaka birthday bash?
Oh, my
right?
God, we would have done it. If it wasn't COVID times, I'm being dead serious. If it wasn't COVID times, I swear to God, I would highly consider, if you had the time and we had the time, to go to Japan and meet her for her birthday. Like, go to actual Japan and do an episode, find her, and do a birthday party from Japan.
You mean we'd go there without setting it up first?
Yeah.
Go there, find her.
Yeah, and I say,
we just go there with a bindle each on a stick and be like, we're in the hunt for Kane.
Yeah, we're in the hunt for Kane. Tanaka.
She reminds me of the old. Do you remember The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy?
The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy. I don't.
Oh, it was like a pretty big comedy hit right after the slew of like right after like
yes. I've seen this before. Yes.
Beverly Hills Cop. Yeah. There's this little kid and there it is. He reminds me of that guy right there. She reminds me of that guy right there. Yeah. Do you know when he has to go into there's a famous clip where he has to go into like the caves or whatever, and he has to like spin the column and ask for what he wants. Yeah. And he's looking for a special knife. Yeah. And he's like, can I? And he spins. He goes, "Can I have the knife?" And that little old guy comes out. He like picks his nose at the Asian guy, and he's like, "You have to ask differently." And he's like, "Please." Yeah. You never see that one?
No, I don't. That part I remember.
It's a pretty good one.
That part I know. Isn't that where that goes? My brother Noomsi loves me. Yeah. We used to say that all the time when we were kids. We used to go, "My brother Noomsi loves me."
Wait, so you remember it?
Well, I only remember that part because me and my friends, when we were kids. They would go, "My brother Noomsi loves me." And I don't know.
Make that a soundbite. Ready, go.
My brother Noomsy loves me.
Clip that.
Clip that. Also too quick, Indiana Jones, the movie, in the Temple of Doom, Short Round?
Of course.
He grew up.
Booby Trap.
He's in some movie now. Like he was in like a go Short Round Temple of Doom actor, whatever that guy's actor.
He's from the Goonies, babe. He's
Is
what's
he
his
also
name?
the Goons?
Yeah, he's
Is he like a famous guy?
What's his name in the Goonies? Is his name?
I don't know.
No, he's a big part in the Goonies. I can't believe I'm forgetting him.
Jonathan K. Kwan. I saw him in a new Netflix show or maybe it's called The Fall of Saigon something. But I was like, wow, that's freaking Short Round.
Short Round. I love him.
Love Short Round.
No Time for Love, Mr. Jones, right?
No Time for Love, Mr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
Dr. Jones.
Can you tell me who he plays in Goonies? I feel like it's a name like popular name like how we remember Short Round.
The Goonies.
Data.
Oh, Data. Yeah.
Nice. Pip was pulling up too, and we need to speak about this.
How old is he? Good.
We've been sent this many times. Asian people don't have an age.
Okay.
They're ageless. They're just because he's 50 years old. You would never believe that he's 50 years old.
No, he doesn't look 50. Look at that picture.
No.
He doesn't look 50 at all.
No.
He looks like he could say I'm 32 and I would believe that.
I'd believe that. Yeah.
What do you think it is?
He also could, like, if you told me that was a 32-year-old woman, I'd believe that as well. Like it's very difficult.
Yeah. Is it what do you think it is?
I think that
Asian people and black people, like they age very well.
Well, and we've spoken about this many times, I think on this podcast, and I think we have, about how Korean people have a gene in them where they don't produce body odor in their armpits. Google this.
Why don't we bottle that and license it to
That's what I'm saying.
Degree.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never thought, like, why doesn't, like, Secret Deodorant just use whatever the Korean armpit gene is and make that your deodorant, and then you have a stinkless armpit?
Where did you hear this?
Just, I eat a lot of Korean barbecue. I talk to the wait staff.
Koreans are genetically mutated to have less of a sweating problem than others, according to research.
Yep. 0.006% of the Korean population have the ABCC11 gene, a major culprit behind, what does it say? Ric Flair's blocking it.
Odor problem.
Yeah, so they're the most, they smell the least. They're the most odorless race, the Koreans. So shout out Korea. And also
sweat is my second most hated thing.
Really?
Yeah.
What's number one?
It's traffic, sweat, the common cold, strong wind, bugs, cats, pointy objects, and general filth.
Wow.
And a common cold on vacation will trump everything. Actually,
interesting.
Yeah.
So you'd rather have a common cold on so you'd rather be stinky than have a common cold on vacation.
Yeah, common cold on vacation
is one overall.
Yeah, traffic, sweat, regular common cold. Strong winds, bugs, cats, pointy objects, and filth.
Now, strong winds, like when you're in an airplane, or just strong winds in general?
No, any strong winds, especially if I'm about town. If I'm walking and it's just whipping winds, there's nothing you could do about it.
Yeah,
it's gonna mess up your hair.
Oh, it's gonna destroy your hair.
Yeah, and there's nothing you could do about it. You just have to take it.
Gotta just take it. Especially, if you're wearing a t-shirt, if it's a warm day, it's gonna expose the nipple.
Oh,
it's going to expose the fat nipple. You got to be jacked if you want to stand in a windstorm with a light t-shirt.
100%. Most polycotton blends today expose nipple.
If you're out there making a t-shirt, why not make a t-shirt that's a little thicker for people with nipple puff?
Yeah, any nipple, really. I mean, the way that these T-shirts are falling on the skin now, expose the nipple, even a soft nipple.
Yeah.
That's why what I do is a little hack. I try to get a T-shirt that has a graphic on the front that goes nipple wide.
Can't see the nippies. I like it.
I actually wanted to ask, because Sal just said what his least favorite things in life were. What were your least favorite things?
My least favorite things in life, I would say, number one, the heat. I hate
sweat,
the heat anywhere. Yeah, so sweat. I don't mind sweating so much, just the heat. I don't like hot climates. I don't like the heat. The beach is number two. I don't like the beach. I know a lot of people are like, what? I don't like sand. I don't like the beach.
What about the ocean, though?
The ocean I like to look at. I don't want to go near. I don't care. I'm a pool/lake guy.
Okay.
I like that.
See, I don't like lakes because I just think there's a lot of creatures in there that
you don't want to deal with.
It's not going to bode well at the end of the day.
any body of water, I don't love going in. If you force me, I'd rather go in a lake. I'd want to go in a pool more than anything.
Yeah.
I just don't like the beach. I'm never a beach guy. It's not for me. Yeah. It's not for me at all. I don't like bringing the blankets and the coolers. To me, it's so much work.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, I don't like that. I also, I don't like cats.
Yeah.
You know, I don't like cats. I don't want to kill cats at all, but I don't really want or need ever in my life. I don't have a need for a cat. A dog I could be convinced of getting.
Yeah.
But a cat is probably the last animal I'd like in my house.
They're unreasonable.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
We're talking about getting a dog.
Really?
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
It's up for grabs. It's up for debate.
You ready for this? I actually saw this in the Daily News yesterday. They did top dog bite attacks by breed in 2021.
Okay.
At least in New York. Number one, pit bull.
Yeah.
Number
always.
one, pit bull, but we knew that. Number two, you ready for what number two? It was so funny because number one was a pit bull and it was like growling. Number two, Shih Tzu.
Oh, no.
Shih Tzu, and it was just sitting there. Number three, Chihuahua.
You know why? They probably are always on the defense.
Yes, because they're little guys.
Size. Yeah,
they're little guys. What kind of dog you thinking?
Well, all dogs that don't shed, most dogs that don't shed are very ugly. I'm sorry, everybody. Like you might, through my lens, the dogs that don't sheds they just like They just like look like mops.
Right.
They're just mostly those moppy floppy, like smushed face, kind of like hair, like long hairish kind of little mops running around. There's like 15 of them. I looked it up online, and I'm like, no, ugly.
Right.
I originally I was looking, and then I looked at like a Dalmatian, like a brown spotted Dalmatian. Have you ever seen that shit?
No, I've had a Dalmatian though.
You have?
I had. Her name was Cruella. She was.
No, really?
I swear to God, I had her when she was 10 years old.
Yeah.
She was 10 years old. We had her, and she got down into the basement once and ate all the Clorox and bleach. Puked, was whole.
I think you told me this.
Whole thing, and then we gave her away.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but Dalmatians are very, very, very hyper.
I know. That's actually what I read, and that kiboshed it for me. I saw my first brown spotted Dalmatian in Australia.
I've never seen one,
and I was hooked. And then it said a couple things: one, not great with kids.
Right.
Two, hyper as old shit. Three, you need to get them their exercise like an hour or two a day. And I want to give the dog what the dog needs, but I do not have the time for that.
Yeah, you can't.
Do you have the time
to get me a Dalmatian? So what breed are you thinking?
I also like beagles, but I don't want the howling.
I like a beagle.
I looked at
What about like a bulldog?
What?
You like a bulldog?
I do, but I feel really bad because I don't think bulldogs are natural. I think we made bulldogs, and I think they have like hundreds of problems up at birth, and it's a race against their genetic problems.
Yeah, they got heart issues and drool issues, and they're fat. And
they got eye issues and respiratory issues.
What about a Shar-Pei? The ones you could just squish its face.
What's a Shar-Pei look like?
Shar-Pei, it's just layers of fat coming over its face, drooping. It's like literally. I mean, it looks like it has waves on its body. Look at this. Well, Pimp just Googled Sharpie dog. So there it is.
Oh,
those things. I mean, look at the rolls of fat.
Yeah,
look at that.
The fat rolls.
It looks like
great.
a fucking Cinnabon.
Yeah,
it looks like a vagina. No,
it does look like a vagina.
It actually looks like he bought a dog suit that was too big for him.
Yes. Yeah. like Jesus was making him and he put on the wrong suit. He's like, damn it.
I'm like, babe. She has a head.
That's what bulldogs look like to me.
What's the kind of dog that is bandit? Basenji and a rat terrier. Well, my buddy Ari has a dog named Bandit that's a Basenji and a rat terrier.
Gorgeous.
It's the perfect size, perfect temperament, the coolest dog I've ever seen.
This
ever.
one right here? Oh,
no,
looks like
that's
a baby
only
fox.
One of that's a Basenji, but mixed with a rat terrier, and you get this other dog that he had. So I don't even know if you could do that. I think it was just like a mutt that he got.
Are you allowed to do that?
I don't know.
Can you even?
Can any dog?
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Can
do
a
that.
Great Dane have sex with a Chihuahua?
It can.
And then what happens? What the hell
don't
happens?
know.
First of all, the Chihuahua will be demolished. No.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's pot.
How about a Chihuahua effing a Great Dane? Just like up on a stepladder or something.
It could. I think that it could, but I think some of them don't. What do you got?
Do you think it's creepy to be someone that breeds animals?
Yeah, my uncle breeds cats.
What?
Yeah, he breeds cats up in his house, and he's got like Sphinx cats. Dude, I have an uncle. You ready for what I'm about to tell you? I have an uncle, world-renowned cat judge. He goes all over the world and judges cat competitions. Let's just do it.
How do you not bring it up?
Google Russell Webb. Russell Webb cat judge.
Way, dude.
RussellWebb cat judge. Cat judge. This is my Uncle Russell. There it is. Thank you to Judge. Go. Let's Russell Webb. Yeah, here we go. This is my mother's brother. This is my uncle. This is my full uncle. This is his job and his life. Shout out my Uncle Russell. He's been to every corner of the world judging cat competitions. Look at him.
He's got a great
He's got
a great professional sports name.
Yeah,
Russell Webb sounds like a Hall of Famer.
Can we leave his name in? Am I deleting his name?
I mean, I don't think he would care. We're not. I mean,
he's renowned.
He's renowned. Can we play
We're
a little
giving him
bit
his
of the audio?
flowers, as the kids say.
I mean, I'm proud of him for this. I'm proud that this is my uncle.
How do I know you for a decade and you don't bring up Russell Webb?
I have no Uncle
Your
Russell Webb.
mother's brother is a world-renowned cat judge, and
world-renowned, gets flown first class all over the world.
He's the one that breeds them?
He breeds them.
So a good day for him. His best day is full of cat sex.
Cat sex.
That's his best day. He wakes up and the cats are. That's him.
What it is.
That's why he's alive.
We can only go over his house like one day a year because the rest of the days is just cats are all over.
Yeah,
he can't do it. He can't have company.
I see him like struggling to take calls. He's like, keep it down. Sorry, man. The cats are.
Yeah. This is crazy. Many cat breeders do not make a profit, and some do not manage to break even after the amount of medical bills, food, and other supplies. So why are they doing it? I would love to get my Uncle Russell on the podcast because I've never asked him, how did you wind up in that?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about, like, there are only 5 cat judges in the world, and he's one of them. He's
like a master sommelier.
No, he's gotten flown out by, like, royalty to, like, judge cat competitions. I think he was in China when everything was going down in the beginning of 2020, I've just misheard this, but I'm almost positive that China shut their borders and he was judging a cat competition and only a select few of non-Chinese citizens could get out, and he got out. Like, the Chinese government was like, get out Russell Webb. He's too important to lose. Yeah.
He has immunity, diplomatic immunity.
Look,
wait, is he dangling a fake mouse in front of that cat on the right?
I think he
on
is.
The right. What's he doing?
Yeah, he might. I don't know. But this is his entire life, and I'm proud to be his nephew.
Yeah.
I'm proud to be his nephew. He is literally, I'm being dead serious, as far as, status goes. Like, I do comedy and it's a beautiful thing and I'm proud of where I'm at, but I'm nowhere near the level in comedy that he is in cat judge.
That's wild.
Like, he's Hall of Fame.
He slays puss.
He's the Dave Chappelle of cat judges.
Yeah.
He is the top guy in the cat judge. My blood uncle.
Damn.
There it is. Yeah. And dog show judges get paid. My Uncle Russell's living large. You're a cat judge. It's a different
echelon.
thing.
Dog show judges make from $18,000 to $58,000 median salary of $33,000. You can't live on that.
Yeah.
You have to do something else.
You know what my uncle's other job is? I swear to God, he's cat judged by day, and then at night he runs a fucking cemetery.
No,
he runs a cemetery. And
that's where he gets the cats.
That's where he gets the cats. Probably
he runs a cemetery.
Yeah, he'll. All right, this podcast sponsored by BetterHelp. You know that we love it. Mental health, we take it very seriously. Sal's been using it. I've been using it. We feel a lot better. Broad range of expertise available, which may not be locally available in many areas. It's all over Zoom. It's perfect.
It's professional counseling.
It's what it is.
It's done online. It is secure. It's nothing like a crisis line. You get a professional licensed therapist. It's available worldwide. And you can start talking to someone within 2 days, 48 hours. You log in. You can send a message to your counselor anytime. It is. They're blowing up. They've been with us for a long time, and the more that I hear about them now. Yeah, everyone talks about them.
Everybody. The Pope was talking about them the other day.
Was he really?
In the sermon? Yeah.
God bless. In the sermon,
he said BetterHelp. He said Jesus on his cross is BetterHelp. I hope my youngest daughter's first 2 words are BetterHelp. If you want to get 10% off your first month, all you got to do is go to BetterHelp. That's HELP. BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe. Special offer for Hey Babe listeners. 10% off your first month at BetterHelp.com/HeyBabe.
16. Let me ask you a question. If I said to you, Do you think there's a way for you to get 16 free meals and 3 free gifts in your life from anybody?
I would say, motherfucker, you lying.
Well, I'm not, because you can get it with HelloFresh. HelloFresh, as we know, is America's number one meal kit. And man, oh man, it's fresh delivery right to your door with unbelievable farm-to-table ingredients and recipes that you can cook in 30 minutes, or if you're in a rush, 20 minutes. If you don't know how to cook, it'll help to teach you. If you don't want to go to the grocery store, it'll save you time and money. If you want to cook something fun with your kids, that's another way to do it. If you're a single guy or gal, and you just don't have the time to look up recipes, man, they package it all and they serve it to you right in the chops.
Try a Cheddar Wonder Burger. They got Dunkaroo frostings. They got all different types of food. They got hibachi, sweet soy, bavette, steak, and shrimp. Who doesn't love that? They got a lot of great food, and I've learned how to cook with them, and it's a part of my life now, and you can get an amazing discount if you go to HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe16 and use the code HeyBabe16 for up to 16 free meals and 3 free gifts. If you have a 16-year-old daughter, don't give her Sweet 16. Go to HelloFresh.com/HeyBabe16. Use the code HeyBabe16 and say, here's your 16 free meals, hon.
And 3 gifts. HelloFresh, America's number one meal kit.
Always tell me, like, he got a family plot for us when I was like 6 years old. I know I will be buried at Holyrood Cemetery in Long Island.
No.
Yeah.
You've known for 31 years.
I've known for 31 years.
And what does he do there? He's like a bouncer?
No, he's the guy. No, he's not a bouncer. You go through a loss, he runs the cemetery. So you talk to him about the plot, but he runs the show. He's been there for years.
What an eccentric duck.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Cat by day, cemetery by night.
Yeah, I think it's a beautiful thing. I think that it's a television show.
Yeah.
I do think it's
For
a
real?
television show.
Can we do a podcast from the cemetery?
100%. I might go.
That'd be cool.
You think this is
Why
fine?
doesn't he
This
do
is
Pet
fine
Cemetery?
to leave in, right?
Pet
If you want Uncle Russell, I mean, this is fine, right?
We're learning amazing things.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm shouting him out.
Shout out Uncle Russell. Russell Webb.
Yeah,
for,
if you
Russell
die,
Webb for 3.
For 3. If you die, go to Holyrood Cemetery, get buried there, and then after your funeral, go to Bocce. It's right across the street. Great Italian food in it's Nassau County.
That's how you do a funeral.
That's how you do it.
Now batting number 1, Russell Webb.
Yeah.
Number 1.
Shout out Russell Webb.
I could picture. That's such a good name.
Yeah. Yeah, he has like when you go up to his house. I haven't been there in quite some time, but when I used to go up, he has like a full, like it's like a sex den tent for his cat breeding. Like it's a full. The last I remember, it looked like a spaceship on his top level of his home. Like it, because it's air pressurized and there's a lot of things that go wrong.
It's to get cats in the mood. There's like shag carpeting.
I actually don't know what it is, but he's like a scientist with it. Like I'm telling you, he is like, if you are in the cat world, you're fucking dead right now. That's my uncle. Like you're like the Russell Webb. Like awards upon awards.
Cat Twitter is going nuts.
I didn't say anything to us. I remember we didn't even know as a family. And then I think he was supposed to come to Thanksgiving or one holiday, and he couldn't make it. And my mother was like, Russell, where are you? He was like, I'm at the airport in Saigon. And she was like, why? He was like, I'm judging a cat competition. They were like, excuse me?
Wow.
And then he was like, yeah, it's something that I'm pretty passionate about. And he was, now it's blown up now. You can't keep it secret anymore.
Wow.
So shout out Russell Webb, the cat judge.
What skill set and knowledge do you need to have to judge the cat?
Well, I think he always loved animals. He's always been a guy that I remember even when my mom, with Cruella, I remember he would try to, 20 years ago, give my mom tips. So he's always loved animals. So I think
he just didn't give your mother the tip, don't give Cruella the Clorox.
He said, the only thing, I would not, the last thing I do is feed her Clorox. I wouldn't do your laundry inside your dog's stomach. But yeah, so.
Now, what did your mother think of the cat uncle?
What do you mean?
Did they get along?
Oh, yeah. No, my mom is a family of 4 sisters and one brother, my uncle. So he was like the the big brother of the family.
Nobody rolls their eyes at his cat life.
No, he doesn't talk about it much though. Like it's almost like when we're like at a holiday, I'm like, so what's up in the cat world? He'll just be like, you wouldn't understand.
It's all I do. It's all people ask me about. Please, I don't want to talk about it.
He's like, yeah. Yeah, no, I can't. No, I think like when I don't know this for sure, but I'm almost positive like China is the big market for it. Like I think when he gets off the plane there, it's like police detail. Like it's like he's no joke in China. Like I think it's like a
Police
big
escort.
huge thing.
He comes off the plane like friggin' the president, like Air Force One.
Yeah.
How many times are they like in a situation where like, we need Webb?
We need Webb.
Get Webb on the phone.
Yeah, like there's been a tie at the local municipality in wherever, and they have to fly into the big guns.
I feel like he's like James Bond of the cat world.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah.
And the way he does it's precise, and because there's all these things you got to do. Like I've watched him judge a couple of videos. Like there's things that you wouldn't even look at. Like I look at him like that's just a cat, but he's like, you know, and he'll do ba 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 ba. This one gets a 7, and then he like passes it along. And can you pull up a video of it? Because it's just he really gets in there.
I'd love to see it.
Yeah, let's play some audio. Russell Webb catcher, just go to the video.
How could you never mention this to me?
Go ahead. Go.
You never mentioned on the pod?
We talked preview. GC. No. Yeah. Try this. Just put the volume on. Oh, this is during the pandemic.
Oh, he
The
feels
Cat
like.
Fanciers Association. That's what he's the president of.
Wow.
He's great.
I'd love to get him at a dinner party.
Let's get him on the pod. He can
Yeah.
come on.
I'd love to have him on. But on the Taste Buds episode, Cat versus Dog, Sal's real issue with cats is that they're very sexual towards him.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, they're very sensual animals. Like
Right.
they come up and purr and rub on you when you don't ask for it.
Right.
They're very like they're very not of this time.
Interesting. Yeah. No. So in other words, you think cats actually are gonna? They should be Me Too'd.
I think that they
It's
should.
unwanted.
I think someone should check them.
Yeah.
Because for ages now, for far too long, they just come up and rub on you, and they purr on you, and they wrap their tail around you and stuff. When I don't want to be any, it's too close for comfort.
Yeah. I don't like it.
They don't respect personal space.
Yeah. Yeah. I've never liked cats, and
Yeah.
it's odd because it runs in my family to love cats, and I've never liked it. Yeah, dogs. I'm a dog guy. You know, I am. So I would. I guess that's the only time I would agree with DeRosa on that. But I guess you know.
So I had a friend. I had someone who I used to like, you know, be in my life, whatever, and he knew someone who bred and trained Rottweilers for competition. Okay.
What do they do for competition?
Oh, like in like the Westminster
Like
and
jump
like,
over
the same thing where they
fucking-
the owner
Yeah.
runs with them on the leash and
Yeah,
it's
all the same
form
bullshit.
and the physique and the form and the
Yeah.
listening and the dexterity. I don't know what it is, but he did that, and then he also trained them like as attack dogs, right?
Okay.
And then my sister decides they're getting rid of this dog. They can't keep him anymore, so my sister takes it on as a pet. It's a 120-pound Rottweiler she takes on as a pet. I go to her house. She has it in the cage because if it's not in the cage, it will attack. But by the way, when you come in the house and they're in the cage, they go wild because they are stuck in the cage and I don't know, it's just something like, also when you leave the house, if the dog gets acclimated, then you go to leave, the dog would attack. So the dog would attack for many different reasons.
Okay.
And when I first went there, the dog tried to attack me. Like, I mean, you know when a dog's barking and you're like, if that dog is free, I'm gonna get mauled.
Yes.
Like the barking that's like deep. Like yeah. Like I'm gonna rip you to pieces. Not
Right.
like the row like that. Like they don't know what to fucking do. There's drool and everything.
They hate you.
Hurting themselves trying to get out of the cage.
Right.
That's what it was like. And then when she ever got it out of the cage and I was there, at any given moment, it might come over to try to nip me. And then anyone who left, it would run and try to attack you.
Right.
It got a little less as the dog got acclimated to like real people than not just trained to like be an attack dog. But over the years, that dog has bit easily like 7-8 people in
Really?
my family. Yeah, it's bit my brother-in-law 3 times.
Like a full
It
Rottweiler bite.
tried to bite me in the face when I got too close to it because I think it was a little bit abused at one point. I don't know. Anyway, it was then my dad takes the dog. God bless the dog. The dog recently passed.
Okay.
It was in the family like 10 years.
Right.
But even up to
Which,
last
listen,
year,
God bless, R.I.P. But the family's a little safer now.
even
We're a little safer.
Even a year ago, after the dog is getting older and was with us for like 8-9 years, it was still a roll of the dice if the dog would bite you.
So you would be uncomfortable around it a lot.
I wasn't uncomfortable unless I knew what not to do. You can't go like right in his face or be a little too rough.
Right.
Other than that, the dog was a sweetheart. But there were things that a flip switched when something happened. He would just get like a little erratic. So like even my dad, like there were times where the dog growled at him and I'm like, this is wild that you have a dog for 10 years that, I mean, the dog loved my dad. He wouldn't go anywhere without him. But last year, the dog bit 2 people.
Wow.
Like hard, and a Rottweiler bite is
not like maul them and rip them, just like a snap, and then it breaks skin even.
Wow. Did your now? I think the question everyone has: did your dad give the dog apple cider vinegar shots? You think it did?
I think the dog got all the accoutrements and vitamins and nutrients that my father ingests.
Your dad's a good person.
Yeah.
I'm always curious when people have like jack dogs. How do you get your dog ripped?
I think you're just constantly exercising it, constantly bringing it out to the park or whatever. I think really that's all it is just letting them run free every single day.
From my dad's point of view, the dog had used to go to LA Fitness.
Right. Yeah. The dog was on testosterone and HGH. And Pimp was pulling up a story before about someone who we've mentioned on the podcast before, but the girl who farts in the jar actually had to go to the hospital and now is retired from it.
Yes.
Because she had a heart attack. Because I don't know if it's because of the constant pressure and squeezing.
I read what it was about.
What was it? What happened?
She was
Steph Motto was her name, by the way.
She was pounding down 3 protein bars a day, protein shakes, so she can get the gas going. And she ingested, I think, way too much protein, and it was actually gas pain. But actually, if you've ever had it, that can be a shooting. You can feel like a heart attack gas pain. Yeah. So they told her she has to stop that right away.
Thank God she's okay.
She had to keep up with the demand.
Yes, she's a fartrepreneur, as they say. Beans and eggs is the big part of her diet, by the way, if you're trying to bottle up your farts. I wanted her to come over to the house and if she didn't want to do the Hey Babe podcast, to come do the Chrissy Chaos podcast, because I wanted her to fart in my cold oatmeal jars. I thought that would be nice.
Yeah, we should have her on.
Would you like to have her on? Even though she's retired?
I was talking to my lady about it. I explained the situation, and she couldn't even understand the baseline premise of the farting in a jar and people paying for it.
I know a person.
I didn't know what to say.
I know a person that told me they knew what building she lived in, because maybe, all right, edit that part out. Here, start from here. I know someone that knows where she lives.
Okay.
But it's all good. They're like friends.
Okay.
Said the apartment is stunning. She makes a
fortune.
fortune.
The apartment stinks.
No, he said, yeah. No, yeah, she doesn't even need blinds, so the windows are always fogged.
Neighbors are always like, shut up!
Yeah, she's just ripping farts. But
a stunning apartment.
Stunning apartment. She must have made a fortune. And now it's kind of tough for, because everyone has different streams of revenue. Like, now because of her health scare, she can't make a living now. And she may have to forfeit that apartment.
Well, she could still bottle up natural ones. It's just gonna be she's gonna be down to like $8,000 a week.
So what I would do if I was her, Steph Motto, if you're listening, and I know that you are.
Yeah.
If you're listening, what I would do then is charge a premium instead of go quality over quantity. So change the business plan to, it's not how many times I can fart, it's the type of fart that I can give in the jar is what costs. So I'd be willing to pay for a more premium fart,
right,
as opposed to just one of many.
Right. Wow. Or if she's not blasting 50 a week, if she's only doing 5, then those are more rare now. And the price goes up.
Rare air.
Rare air.
Rare air.
That should be the name of her business. Yeah, we should coin it.
Wow, you guys should manage her.
Yeah. Well, I would love to manage her.
Your friend... You just leave the biz. Just start managing her.
I'm managing.
My client, you get a business card and everything.
Yeah.
No, your friend who knows where she lives, whatever, that's a male?
It's a male.
Okay.
But it's not they're friends. Like,
no, I just love the fact, because I don't think there's many other people besides me that would go, by the way, I saw the apartment. Stunning.
Stunning. Stunning. No, he said it's fantastic. Also, you know who else is stunning? Tom Brady. I just want to give him a quick shout out.
God bless him.
Tom Brady.
He won the Super Bowl.
They won the Super Bowl.
He's the reigning Super Bowl champ. Tampa Bay Bucks.
At home in Tampa. Be remiss if we didn't mention Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. Great job out there, guys. Better luck next year, which is this year. Could happen.
Could happen.
We'll see.
Everybody's in the hunt.
Everybody's a nut. Hey, and your Steelers got in. Oh, how nervous were you last night?
Dude, I actually had a migraine afterward. I had a splitting headache from the tension.
So if you guys don't know, let me just set the stage quick.
There was 3 things that had to happen.
Okay, so the big thing was, as long as the Steelers had to win, which they did.
But that was on the road in Baltimore.
Right, which is very difficult to win there.
Yeah.
Team rival. And then they would have gotten in as long as...
not even.
What?
Jacksonville, who were 2-14, had to beat the Colts.
They had to.
Who were 9-6, I think.
If the Colts won, all bets were off. Steelers
doesn't matter
out.
what happens.
So the Jaguars win.
They're the worst team in the league. They're getting the number 1 overall pick. They had to beat the Colts, and they did.
And they beat them.
And they beat them up.
Yeah.
So that's 2 phases.
Then the third one was as long as the Chargers and Raiders didn't end in a tie, which is very rare. It happens more nowadays, but it's still very rare.
It happened one time this season.
Of all the hundreds of games
the Steelers and the Detroit Lions. One time.
So all they have to do is the Chargers are winning by what? The Raiders are winning by what?
It was pretty close the whole game.
No, but at the buzzer, the Chargers tied it, right?
Yeah.
Tied the game
with 2 seconds left
to bring it into overtime.
If you watch football, they marched down the field with like less than 2 minutes left, and he converted 4 4th and 10s.
You're watching every second of this game.
Every second.
Yeah.
Herbert converts 4 4th and 10s, and then he gets just a little sideline pass, and it was under review because there was no time left, and they called it a catch, and then he took a shot at the end zone.
Right.
And he scores with no time left, and then and prior to that, they needed 2 touchdowns and a 2-point conversion to tie. And they got it with 0 seconds left.
And then they got it, and then...
So now they go into overtime.
15 minutes of overtime.
29-29?
29. I think it was 29-29.
Yeah.
But literally... there was 2 seconds left in the game before the Raiders kicked a field goal and won the game at the buzzer in overtime. If they would have missed that field goal, even though Jaguars lost, even though Steelers won, that game would have ended in a tie, which is so improbable, and the Steelers would have been out. They must have, to the last second, you must have been panicked.
I have a video of me watching it.
I want to see it.
Yeah, and also it's Ben's. It would have been Ben's last game ever, and now he gets to go to the playoffs.
Who do they play in the first round now?
The Chiefs.
The Chiefs, are they Saturday or Sunday?
They are Sunday at 8:15.
So we're gonna watch it here. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna be in Cleveland on stage.
All right.
Yeah.
What can you do? By the way, this Friday and Saturday I'll be in Austin, Texas. If you want to come, shows are sold out almost. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Who's that filming?
My cousin Mike. I didn't know what to do with myself.
Dude, Sal is literally laying on the table, laying on his table like it completely exhilarated and wow.
Yeah.
Dude, I was thinking about you. I was like, oh my God,
also,
Sal must be dying.
It was a 47-yard field goal. By no means
not a chip shot.
Not a chip shot. And what else was I going to say? Oh fuck.
Also,
ADHD.
If the Chargers, it didn't really matter for the Chargers.
He could have kneeled. So this is the other.
And then they both would have gotten in.
This is the other crazy thing. The Chargers and the Raiders are playing. Whoever wins their game goes to the playoffs. The other one gets eliminated. They're in the same division. They have the same record. So they're playing to get in. However, if they tied, they both would go in, and the Steelers would not go in. So at the time that the game finished in regular time and in OT that whole time, unless someone scored, they were both getting in. So with that 2 seconds left, if Carr decided to just take a knee, because by kicking, he still opens the Raiders up to a small chance of something happening. Like the kick could get blocked and returned for a touchdown. Something could happen in that 2 seconds, and they wanted to win, and they did it. But if he took the knee right there, which he could have done, because at that moment, before they kicked the field goal,
they're both in the playoffs.
And the Raiders were definitely in. If he knelt, they were definitely in. But if he kicks the field goal, they're both in.
So the scenario
was crazy.
If either one of them lost, if the Raiders somehow lost, or if the Chargers lost, they were out. Whoever wins gets in. But the tie, they're both in.
And the Steelers were out.
Wow, and the Steelers were out.
Yeah, and it was just wild because, like you said,
would you be mad at the Raiders if you were the Chargers, or no? Because you got to play to win the games.
You got to play to win, right?
Yeah, you have to play.
They're not there to do anyone a favor.
Also, they're my division rival.
Yeah,
Suck my ass.
Yeah, suck his ass.
No,
yeah.
Suck my ass. Yeah. But Justin Herbert, shout out, good for you.
Have you guys ever heard of this sport? I just found this looking around.
What's this?
Chess boxing. Have you ever heard of this?
Chess boxing? No, but this seems interesting.
Yeah.
Is this like Wu-Tang?
No, this is like a real thing. I just found there's an actual organization of
chess boxing. So they're
wait a minute. It's 2 boxers in the ring.
They play chess and then box apparently.
Oh my God.
Okay, so it's a hybrid sport that combines two traditional disciplines, chess and boxing. Two combatants play alternating rounds of speed chess and boxing.
So it's mind and body competition.
Until one wins by checkmate or knockout. It is also possible to win by time penalty as in normal chess and by boxing decision if there is a draw on the chessboard, this is so amazing because you could have the advantage in chess but then get legit brain damage and then still stay alive and have to now play chess with one eye, play chess with a concussion.
This is a full-on, this thing is regulated. It's the World Chess Boxing Championship.
Was produced by London Chess Boxing.
Here are the rules.
How have we never heard of this?
Okay, here are the rules. A match consists of 11 alternating rounds of chess and boxing, starting in...
Alternating rounds?
Yes!
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. That sounds like the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Round 1 chess, round 2 boxing.
And then you come back to the chessboard.
That's what it is.
You get just jabbed in the face.
That's what I was saying.
You're bleeding and you're like rook to queen.
Yeah, you have to do it.
We should do this for spelling bees.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Each round lasts 3 minutes, followed by a 1 minute break. The chess rounds are played under time control with a total of 9 minutes allotted to each player and no increment added to either player's clock after a move is made. I cannot believe that this has not taken on bigger.
What happens if you get knocked out before the chess game
Then
ends?
you lose. I think if you get knocked out, at all in boxing or chess, it's over.
Oh.
Right?
I love that there's weight classes.
No, this is unbelievable.
Lightweight's 154, middleweight 176, 198, light heavyweight 198 and over.
Okay, so I thought you played the chess game and then you boxed. That's amazing. So then if you checkmate someone, they can't knock you out after that.
Oh yeah, look,
for revenge.
look, go back to the video, pimp. They're playing chess with their boxing
the
wraps
hands are
on.
taped,
Look at that.
yeah.
The hands are taped. Look, and then let's see. Let's just see a second of it.
Can we see it? I want to see them go from chess to boxing.
Yeah, they have headphones. Yeah, let's see.
And then back to chess.
Okay, here they're getting up now.
Oh.
Lights go down.
Time to put away the chessboard. Each man now becomes his own fighting pawn as the gloves go on, and the ring is cleared for man-to-man battle.
This is where sports is heading and where it should be heading.
Just as they did at the chessboard, the two men are being careful, feeling each other out. The first attack comes from
Can't believe this is real.
who crosses with his right hand and catches Frank with a glancing blow to the chin.
Oh my God, they're decent boxers too.
I like that he's calling the fight with just their first names. Nikolai hits Frank. It sounds so weird.
And finally goes into
Do you think they have different boxing instructor versus chess instructor?
You have to. I think you have to have two coaches.
You gotta.
and he catches Frank with a left hook and a straight. Pin Frank into the corner, but Frank shows his take off the glove.
And then they just sit back down.
And they put on headphones.
Breathing,
Why?
they're sighing, breathing,
Oh,
sweating,
for
breathing.
concentration, they put on noise-canceling headphones.
Nikolai keeps up the pressure on the
He's got a fat lip. He's breathing heavy.
on Frank.
No, because the mental fortitude that you need to sit back down and concentrate on chess and to get knocked around in the head.
Whoever thought of this is genius because almost actually every person I know who's a boxer loves chess. Like my friend Sergio Chacon, who works with me on the road, he loves boxing. He's a boxing instructor, and he plays chess daily with his kid. Maybe they go hand in hand. Like
The mystery of chess boxing? Isn't that...
What?
Hold on a second.
What is this?
Isn't the Wu-Tang...
What's on the back of your phone, by the way?
Oh, it's
What is that?
it's a new battery that you just came out with, which, by the way, the mystery of chess boxing. Like, famous Wu-Tang song, I just thought they made up that term.
It said chess boxing started roughly 2003.
Well, the game of chess is like a sword fight. You know, the opening. You must think first before you move. But I wonder if they used to play chess and then have a sword fight and then play chess.
Oh, so this is a thing that's been
Yeah,
around.
well, you know the song. I mean, it's one of the most... Abe, you know I use ExpressVPN.
I know you do.
Prior to them going with the podcast, I buy an annual membership on my own.
Right.
I use it on my phone and my computer. And let's say what they want us to say here. What about the idea that a single company controls 90% of internet searches?
I didn't vote for that.
Runs your email service and gets to track everything you do on your smartphone.
No, thank you,
No,
sir.
thank you.
No.
Big tech is more powerful than most countries are, and they profit by exploiting your personal data.
Disgusting.
It's time to put a layer of protection between your online activity and these tech juggernauts.
Yes.
And that's why we use ExpressVPN.
ExpressVPN, it's like a condom for your internet searches. It makes it safe.
Think about how much of your life is on the internet.
ExpressVPN also encrypts 100% of your internet data to keep you safe from hackers and eavesdroppers, those little pieces of shit on your network. And ExpressVPN does all of this without slowing your connection. That's the main thing. It doesn't slow anything down. It was rated the #1 VPN service by Mashable and TechRadar. And what I like most about ExpressVPN is how easy it is to use. And right now, if you go to expressvpn.com/heybabe, that's expressvpn.com/heybabe, you will get 3 extra free months on your subscription. So you go to expressvpn.com/heybabe right now, you get 3 extra free months.
So stop handing over your personal data to big tech monopoly that minds your activity and sells your information. Protect yourself with the VPN that we trust to keep safe online.
What do you want to do tonight, babe? You want to do a home cooked favorite, or what do you want to do?
Normally, I might want to use the cooking service that we just spoke about, but when I don't use it, do you know who I call?
Who?
DoorDash. I go on my app, I go on DoorDash, and I get food delivered even from places that don't deliver themselves, which has opened up a whole new world.
This is just another reason for me another reason to love Double D's. DoorDash. Get drinks, snacks, and other household items in under an hour. They got 300,000 partners.
It's not just restaurants.
No.
It's not just restaurants, babes. You can get groceries.
You get anything you want, but if you want restaurants, Popeyes, Chipotle, Cheesecake Factory, whatever you want.
But you could also go to the neighborhood go-tos, which is what I like to help with the small businesses.
Help the mom and pops. And for a limited time, our listeners are going to get 25% off and 0 delivery fees on their first order of $15 or more when you download the DoorDash app and enter the code HeyBabe.
That's 25% off up to a $10 value and 0 delivery fees on your first order when you download the DoorDash app in the App Store and enter code HeyBabe.
Don't forget, that's code HeyBabe for 25% off your first order with DoorDash. Subject to change.
Terms apply. I thought they made
When
that
did
up.
chess boxing? Can you do a chess boxing origin, or when's it invented?
Oh, look.
1970.
What does it say right there? I can't read it. Hold on.
Chess boxing, it said
At the bottom, they say Wu-Tang.
early years.
In homage to the film of the same name. Oh, yeah, they always take all that stuff from the old martial arts.
1993.
The Wu-Tang Clan brought chess boxing into popular consciousness for the first time in 93.
The first chess boxing competition took place in Berlin in 2003. Wow. If you're out there, email the podcast, heybabepodcast@gmail.com, or just tweet at us at heybabepod, or Instagram us at heybabepod, and tell us, do you know chess boxing? Are you involved in it? Do you want to get involved in it? Do you want to see me and Sal have a chess boxing match?
Oh my God.
So see, chess boxing was just a form of a variant of chess in a kung fu film. So it wasn't what it is now when they said it, but then in 2003, somebody was like, let's just punch each other and then play chess.
This is what, if you want to impress me, this is what I want to see Jake Paul do. Chess boxing. I'd like to see him chess box somebody.
Yeah.
I've never heard of any of these weird sports.
Extreme ironing is another one.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Holy shit. Read it.
It's an extreme ironing, also called EI, is an extreme sport in which people take ironing boards to remote locations and iron items of clothing. Extreme ironing is the latest danger sport that combines the thrills of an extreme outdoor activity with the satisfaction of a well-pressed shirt.
It says, according to the Extreme Ironing Bureau, there's a photo of a guy at the peak of a rock mountain. He's alone at the summit. It's so small, and he just opened up his ironing board and he's ironing.
Some locations where such performances have taken place include a mountainside of a difficult climb, a forest, in a canoe, while skiing or snowboarding on top of a bronze statue, in the middle of a street, underwater, in the middle of the M1 motorway race, while parachuting, and under the ice sheet of a frozen lake. The performances have been conducted solo or by groups. Extreme ironing
Was invented by Phil Shaw in 1998.
near Settle.
in England, inspired by his eccentric brother-in-law who ironed his clothes even when camping in a tent.
Tony, until 1990, Tony often carried ironing boards plus iron in his car boot, on the lookout for opportunities to cause bystanders to glance twice, thinking, did I really just see that?
Oh, we should extreme iron. Oh, dude. Hey, hashtag hey babe extreme ironing.
Look at this guy
Go.
underwater. Look at him ironing underwater in
Oh,
Florida.
my God.
I mean, how stupid is this? The
Oh, my
shirt's
God.
soaked. And this is a legitimate thing.
Let's do it, babes.
You guys could be the Jordan. They need a Jordan.
Wow.
Honestly, because that's the thing. Like,
should we bring this to the public? If it's not, because that's not in the public.
No, extreme or here's the three. Literally, this is a beautiful Hey Babe episode, because it should be called maybe Bombshells or What You Didn't Know, because we've brought now to the masses.
Yeah.
Extreme ironing,
Chess boxing,
and my Uncle Russell.
Russell Webb.
And Russell Webb, the cat judge. I mean, literally, it's a beautiful thing. Now, what is this now? Cheese rolling.
This is called cheese rolling.
Okay, so what's cheese rolling? I want this girl. This is crazy. This girl, her name is Jennifer Osorio. Shout out Jennifer Osorio. I don't know what your married name is. I went to kindergarten through 8th grade with her.
Get the hell out
And
of
she's
here.
not an actress at all. She's just in a fucking Grubhub commercial. I swear to Christ on everything I love. She's a full Grubhub commercial. Her and her family.
On everything I love.
Yeah.
Her family's in it too?
Yeah, like her husband and children.
Wow.
That's a full Grubhub commercial that I see all the time. It's like she has bigger credits than me. I went kindergarten through 8th with her. She
How'd
was
she
my
land that
she was my
sweetheart gig?
kindergarten, like my grade school crush.
Wow.
Cheese rolling's really stupid.
What is cheese rolling?
They race down a 200-yard long hill. They race after a round of double Gloucester cheese that is sent rolling down first.
I love it. It's a world famous event.
Is this it?
Let's see it.
Oh
Let's see a
my
little
God.
cheese rolling.
It's a cheese wheel.
Oh, they got it. They're holding a cheese wheel and then they roll down this hill. Let's see.
The cheese wheel
Oh no,
goes.
they're rolling the cheese down the
The
hill.
cheese is like, oh my God. Oh my God. And then just like 50 dudes just run after it and they're just eating shit.
Dude, this has to cause wild.
There's like a technique to it.
This has to cause insane injuries. I would love to hear about the injuries at the cheese rolling competition. That is a fun hill to
Watch these guys. They're literally probably breaking bones.
look at this.
Oh my God.
They basically have to throw their body and let the inertia take over to get down faster than anybody
Look
else.
at them. Look at
Oh
Did
my
you see that guy
God.
just eat shit? Because if you trip once, you're done. And then they're taking people out. Look at this.
I somehow like this better than SantaCon.
No, this is great. Cheese rolling.
I would
mean,
love to see this in person.
The thing is, what you realize, and again, it's a double-edged sword. Is this had to come about because whatever part of England they're in, there must be absolutely nothing to do.
Yeah.
It's the same thing that we said. God, and listen, we love you. It's why they built the arch in St. Louis. It was such a boring as shit city that they said, you know what we need? Let's just build a freaking arch.
Yeah.
Just to get people to come look
Yeah.
at it. And you know what? You did a great job.
We did it. Got us.
We got
us. Yeah, it's in like the rolling hills of England.
Yeah.
They probably do nothing but, sleep with goats and stuff. And if you do, it's your choice. But
Yeah, we should shout out everyone that came to the shows.
Yes, please. Thank you, everyone who came to Babe Fest 2021. We have one date that we're adding, Babe Fest 2022. It's not on sale yet, but I would just say on March 11th, just be in Nashville because me and Sal are doing the Ryman Auditorium. Woo! And it's not on sale yet, but it's coming. So make your plans. Come to Nashville.
Absolutely.
We also have a documentary of the tour coming to the
Yes, we do. Homeless Pimp made an entire hour-long documentary of Babe Fest, and Joe DeRosa appears in it too.
Yes. Yo, but everyone, the shows were great. Thank you guys for coming out. The crowds were great. We had a blast. Is this coming out Thursday, Pimpy?
Yeah.
Oh, tomorrow I'm in Des Moines. Saturday I'm in Indianapolis, and Sunday I'm in Cleveland. That's all
what it
this
is.
weekend, babes. There's still some tickets left for Indy and Cleveland. Come on out.
Des Moines is sold out, and I am in Austin, Texas, folks. Friday and Saturday. I think there's only a few tickets left for the Friday Late Show, but come on out, see what you can do. ChrisDComedy.com, and then my Chrissy Theaters tour starts January 21st. I'm co-headlining in Orlando with Andrew Dice Clay, and January 22nd in Tampa at the Tampa Theater. ChrisDComedy.com. Me and Homeless Pimpy will be there.
Nice.
What was your favorite part of the tour? You guys have a favorite memory or moment?
I liked shopping at that place we went to in Columbus, Thunder Pussy. That was great.
Shopping in Columbus was good.
The food we ate.
We went to a dive bar that stayed open just for us
in Cincinnati.
That was shout out Stanley's Pub.
Shout out Stanley's Pub.
I loved when right when Chris was going on stage in I think Columbus, Sal came over to him, told him how many calories were in his meal he just
lobster
ate.
gnocchi. I think we're in Texas somewhere
with a cream sauce. It was the first night, I think.
It was 2,500 calories. Oh no, I ate it in the Majestic Theater in the green room in San Antonio.
And Chris was so hurt by the calorie count that he forgot the mic and went on stage.
Yeah, just went on with a dirty mic. Dude, it was so much fun just traveling. Because we had said the day before on Christmas Eve, on Christmas Day, we were like, hey, Omicron, whatever is spiking. Everybody's flights are getting canceled. It's all over the news. We had to take 5 flights in 5 days. Yeah. We had to make sure nobody got COVID, and we were like, there's no chance we're going to make all 5 or 6 shows, and we made all 6 shows.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
We made every flight except the only ones you guys got screwed at the end.
Yeah.
You didn't. They almost lost your luggage.
United is the worst airline that has ever walked the face of the earth. If you thought it was something like Spirit, start replacing the punchlines that say Spirit with United.
United?
I don't care. I'll say it.
They sink. And what we've discovered, and I don't know why they get a bad rap, one of the best flying experiences we've ever had, Southwest. Southwest is, there's no frills. You just sit. The Wi-Fi was perfect. You watch the stuff on your phone. You get good snacks. There was not an issue at all with Southwest. So shout out Southwest.
My last 7 flights on United were 3 full-on cancellations, and the other 4 were all delayed between 1 and 3 times. The last flight I finally took home from that trip, my flight was delayed 2.5 hours from Cincinnati home. Then I got home 1 hour on the runway. And then we needed to get towed into a gate. Then we waited 90 minutes for luggage. Pimp was with me. Mm-hmm. And then after 90 minutes, after complaining from 60 minutes to 90 minutes, they said they don't know what happened. They told us our luggage never got on the flight.
There we go.
Crazy.
It's on the next flight, and that flight's delayed. Do you want us to mail you your luggage? He had all his expensive equipment in there. We're like, we'll just wait it out. We wait another hour. So that's United.
What'd you eat when you got home?
I had to eat something big.
Big, right? You got to go big for that.
Yeah, I think on the way home.
You ordered it on the way home.
Yeah, we ordered on the way home.
Where'd you go? You go Italian? You go greasy?
I know what I did.
What'd you do?
We ordered from Danino's.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
We ordered Danino's pizza, and I got a raviolis, which they use Pistoza raviolis, which if you know anything.
I know Pistoza.
Pistoza is old school.
The best ravioli.
The best.
What? Let's get a
treated myself.
Let's get an Italian lunch now.
I have no qualms with that at all.
I want to do that.
I've been actually wishing for a Joe DeRosa sandwich. I haven't had one in a long time.
Me and Homeless Pimpy went to Joe DeRosa's last week.
We got drunk.
We filmed it. We got drunk. The sandwich, the beefy, it's the best sandwich I've ever had. If you are in the New York City area visiting, you live there, go down to Joey Rose's sandwich shop. As much as I want to smash his head through a wall, the sandwiches are some of the best. I'm not lying. The best cold cut sandwiches I've ever had in my life. That beefy might be the best cold cut sandwich I've ever had, period.
174 Remington.
174 Remington. The bread is fantastic.
So good. They cook it every day.
It's just
fun
great.
To hang out there.
The only problem with the whole thing is that Joe DeRosa's face is on the menu. That's the only issue.
It was so great. Chris was drunk, causing a scene out front. A woman was walking by with her dog, and he stopped her and said, "You see this face?" And he points at Joe's face on the front. He goes, "Does this make you want to stop and eat food from here?" And she goes, "No, actually, it's repulsive." Yeah, she said, "I won't buy food from here now."
Amazing.
Joey Rose, just go tweet at him, tell him he's a piece of shit. Hey, babe, thank you, Bubs.
Yes.
This is good.
Yeah.
The whole episode, because I just want to commit to the bit, it's been slowly, because it's so tight on my neck, I've been slowly losing consciousness.
I can't believe that's still there.
Slowly losing consciousness. I actually can't breathe.
This has been Hey Babe.
Don't be a fake, don't be a flake, don't run away from your feelings, babe.